Put more thought, how a work from home executive help facilitate some of these tasks. Hi everyone, Michael Sands here. I wanted to share with you some of the tasks that you can get a work from home executive to help you out with in the office. I've got a bit of a list here, so I'll go through it with you. The first one can be a complete phone call center. So a work from home executive can, in a real estate environment, can help you with all of your lease inquiries, your follow-up calls, your inspection calls, your reference checking, general office phone calls, anything that you may need as far as your phone goes. Another task is your tenancy application processing. So your work from home executive can do all the reference checking, can do all the credit checks, NTD, ticker, like whatever the credit scoring profile that you use, your social media stalking, your thorough international checks also, anything customized and tailored that you would do in your office as it is currently. Another task is new lease preparation. So we can help with the production of the leasing documents, the onboarding process, follow up any of the unanswered phone calls or emails or the leases that have been issued that haven't yet been signed. We can use your e-signing, so like DocuSign, Adobe Sign, whatever that platform may be. And then we can help store those documents on like G Drive or Dropbox or on your server, wherever it is you keep them. Another task that we can help you with is the lease renewal and the initiation of the leases. So for example, you have a 12-month lease, we can start the process 4 months or 5 months out. We can contact the tenant, ask what their intentions are. We can do a CMA for you on that. We can then go back to the owner and then ask what their intentions are, let them know what the proposed rent would be, and then start that initiation process so that you're always in front. Now I know a lot of property management software helps you diarize that process too, but having that human input from a work from home executive help start the process, push the process along, be that human component that starts the conversation is vital. Another process is rent arrears. Whatever your process is around that, we can start by giving them a phone call on day one. We can send them a message. We can use whatever platform or software system you're using. We can use that and really work with you to knock down your rent arrears. Another task is helping you with the tenant entry and exit reports. So once you complete the report, be that if you've written it down manually, if you use an application while you've been on site, save that. We can then log in and make sure all the details in there are completed and filled, and then we can email that off to the owner, the tenant, whoever is in need of that copy. Another task that we can help you with is database management. So with database management, basically we can clean the database that you've got. We can try and get rid of any numbers and email addresses that are no longer valid there. People have changed job, they haven't updated you with anything. We can sort out the importance on that database from high to low, who's hot, who's warm, who's cold, who you've been engaging with consistently. We can just work with you in general to have a tailored solution for your database management plan overall. Database building is always a fun task. So you might say you need a list of accountants, planners, or whatever that database building may be. We can then go out and find that information. We can stalk social pages. We can look up on Google. We can go and do all that research, that mundane research, while you're doing all the important tasks. And we can produce to you a list of names, emails, phone numbers, roles, people that you can start calling and trying to build relationships with. Email management is a real fun one too. Like myself, I get hundreds of emails a day, some of them relevant, some not so relevant. It's important to be able to go through the ones that aren't relevant, get rid of them. If it's a short answer, reply back to them. Manage the email process by letting you know we have some urgent emails there. There might be emails that your work from home executive can reply on your behalf. But again, it's saving you time so you're not spending wasted hours going through emails when you didn't have to. Diary management. So booking in your appointments, letting you know when your appointments are coming up, having that foresight, what you've got on in the future there, liaising with if you've got a calendar link, if you've got people that want to book in appointments with you, if you really want that full PA executive type role, we can do that full diary management. New property onboarding. This is a fun one too. This is mixed in the real estate world. Some people either want to meet the tenant, sign up and look them right in the eye and say, you got to pay rent, you got to clean your property, you got to do this, you got to do that. But it doesn't have to be that hard either. Our process was that we would get the leases out to the person. We had a booklet that the tenants also had to acknowledge about how to maintain the property, how to pay the rent, how to do this, what happens when it rains, how to report maintenance, a full suite there, and they had to acknowledge that and sign that. So for us, when we would give the key over to tenant, it was really just that. They've already paid the rent, they've already paid the bond, they've signed everything they have to, they're aware of the rules about the property, they've got the condition report, they've seen the photos, and it's all ready for them to move in. So our process there from like a new tenant onboarding is basically we're able to facilitate everything from the application processing to the lease creation to making sure that they sign and acknowledge and accept all the terms and conditions, and all you really have to do is meet them, give them the key or code to a lockbox, and that's really your opportunity when you give them the key to look them in the eye and have any clear up any misgivings that there may be. New property management onboarding. So if you go and list a new property and they sign the authority, we can enter the authority into the system, into your database. As part of the database management, we can then, if the property is tenanted, we can communicate with the new tenant, let them know, hey, letting you know we've taken over the management of the property, please stop paying rent to the account you're paying in. We're going to email you all the details now that we should be paying your rent. Any questions, these are the steps and procedures you need to follow, and we can onboard them for you. At least we can start that process. We don't want to remove you being in that process, but we just want to kind of help you with the admin side of things so that you really are that customer service relationship based person that's really going to build that brand and lift the business up. Tenant notices, we can help you issue notice to vacates, breaches, arrears notices, anything that is on your prescribed platform like VCAT, QCAT, and things like that. We can help complete those documents and issue them on your behalf. All you need to do is let us know, and then we can start that process. The CMA is a comparative market assessment analysis. We can go on, we can use your price finder, CoreLogic, whatever property data platform you've got, we can go in and we can select properties that are comparable to the one that you're looking at and give you that data so you can make a decision on where you think the property should rent for or sell for, or whatever information you may need from that. We can go on there and we can find that for you. Advertising and marketing. So we would work within your parameters as far as advertising and marketing goes. So whatever formula you have for your copy, your text, your description, our rule was basically 1 or 2 sentences and maybe 5 to 10 dot points, because we realize people aren't going to read an essay. They're going to look at the dot points there, and that's what they'll interpret. They'll also look at the photos that you've got, any virtual tours, any videos you've got. That's what's going to help them make their mind up if this property is for them. So whatever the rule book is that you have for marketing and advertising, we would follow that, but we can essentially do all that for you, upload everything online to the different property platforms that you have access to, and take that task away from you. Inspection management. So what we're able to do is facilitate the whole end-to-end inspection, except physically being there. Now at the moment, there are software applications such as Inspection Manager. They allow the tenant to do their inspection and take photos and document everything so that you've got something there that the tenant has done. We can help facilitate that with the tenant. Any of the routine inspections or final inspections that you want to do, we can book them in with the tenant. We can facilitate that whole process. Customer feedback surveys, questionnaires. We can work with you to put together a survey questionnaire, and we can send that out to your tenants, to your landlords, to prospective tenants. Ask them certain questions that you want to find out. We used to survey prospective tenants. So like for example on Inspect Real Estate or another software program that collects inquiry data, that let's say there's 1,000 email addresses and names there, we would email them and ask them questions. So, you know, have you found the property you were looking for? What were you looking for specifically in that property? Do you prefer carpet or floorboards, bath, shower, dishwasher, no dishwasher? Ask them those questions, and then we would use that data to help us list more properties. The other thing too is for the tenants that have onboarded and have moved in, are they happy with what's going on? Are the owners happy with the service you've delivered? What are the things you could be doing differently that you're not already doing? So we can put that together and help integrate that as part of your service and your process. Something that's also really important is being able to review management agreements. A lot of people typically let the management agreement lapse. In some states it just goes from a fixed to a periodic anyway, in which case there's no, I guess, client protection there for client and also the agency there. So we can work with you and make sure that the authorities are always up to date, making sure that once you've approved it, once you've approved the terms and conditions and the fees and charges on that authority, we can put it together and DocuSign or whichever platform, we can send it out to your client for confirmation and signing. Lead generation. What we are able to do is help you with lead generation, depending on the task and the leads that you want, through a social media campaign, through a data mining campaign, through just general data collection. We can help you with lead generation. Trust accounting. So we're familiar with Property Tree, Property Me, REST, and so on. We can help with bank reconciliation. We can help with receipting. We can help issue statements. We can help with end of month close. We can do end of financial year close. We can help you with a lot of those tasks around that trust accounting. We can also help you with general accounting too, such as like bookkeeping, creating invoices, creating quotes, General Zero, MyOb, those platforms. E-filing is another task we can help you with. So once you've scanned on all the information onto our shared drive, we can then get in there and allocate it, change the file name, and save it in the appropriate folder under tenant, landlord, property, whatever type of file it is, we can take care of that for you. General invoices again comes under the accounting. We can help you with chasing up invoices of tradespeople, making sure they're entered into the system. If it's whatever maintenance platform you're using, we can help do that whole integration there and just make it really easy for you. Research, so if you have an idea or a topic or you want more information on something, we can actually go and do all that research for you so that you don't have to worry about doing it. We can give you a summary, we can give you the links, we can find out whatever you want. It may be to help arrange a present for your partner, it may be to find out more information on a suburb, on a property type, on some maintenance. Whatever the research topic is, we can find it for you and do that research. A hot topic at the moment is social media. So we see so many agencies and people out there, they engage third parties to run their social media. When I say run their social media, they're getting them to do all the content, everything, the articles, just everything on there. Where they miss entirely is someone else is out there doing all their content and it's not relatable, it's not personal, it's got nothing to do with their brand. And we'll see similar articles linked from governing bodies and news websites and everything on people's social media pages, but it's not you. People are coming to your social pages to engage with you. They want to see the human behind everything. What we're able to do as an alternative is help you, create the buckets of content where you provide the content, and we have a formula of how that content is put together and released onto the marketplace. So we have a team of people that can help you with that social media and just not be you, but help you with you throughout the process. Digital marketing is something where we can help you out with too. So we can load on your virtual tours, we can help get your normal photos edited through platforms. We can help with some general photo editing too. We can help clean up your social media pages as far as replacing thumbnails, which are those small image tiles that sit on top of the video, so it makes them look really attractive and clickbaitable. Video editing is another service that we're able to help you out with. So we can cut all the dead air space from there. We can edit your property videos, make them go fast, slow, put in the cool intro at the start and the exit at the end, make it look really professional. You can take that video on whatever device you want, your smartphone, your camera, whatever suits, give us the file, we'll edit it for you, we can transcribe it, we can give it back to you, and then you can publish it on whatever platform you're using, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. Multilingual is another thing we can help you with. So if you're in an area and you need help transcribing to another language, we can help convert from English or another language into English, whatever helps. So this is just a brief overview of some of the tasks that we can help you with. I hope that you're able to put more thought into it around how a work from home executive can seamlessly integrate with your business to help facilitate some of these tasks and take that pressure off your shoulders to get things moving. So again, you can focus on the customer service, income producing work that's really going to generate and grow your business. Any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out and contact me. I'm here to help. Thank you.